Welcome to the Top 5 Tank Show. Today, we'll introduce you to the best vehicles for rookie commanders. Here are 5 excellent 10s with armor that can cover for minor mistakes on the battlefield and forgive your invigilance. Well, up to a point. Pop some popcorn, we're starting the engines. 5th place, a Chinese tank destroyer WZ-113 GFT. Strong frontal armor, protected sides. It's ready to slowly and steadily force its way onto the front line. That's where it can fully realize its gun's potential. It's not very accurate at distance, but shows great efficiency in close combat, thanks to the decent damage and penetration values. Just don't rush. And hold fire until you have them square in your sights. In battle, tread lightly to hide the lower glacis plate and avoid open terrain. This tank destroyer works like a magnet for nimble enemy tanks. When they see that it's slow and turretless, they'll gather like vultures trying to outcircle the WZ-113 GFT and tear it apart. Also, this vehicle is good for breaching enemy defenses. But here's a tip. Before battle, install the reactive armor consumable and then switch it off during the attack. This will allow you to receive less damage. 4th place is occupied by the M48 Patton medium tank. A typical representative of the American line, a well-armored turret, excellent elevation and depression angles, but a vulnerable hull. Watch out! After the battle signal, quickly hide your hull in the terrain irregularities and use them to your advantage. Rush forward for a shot with only your turret out and retreat immediately. We suggest adding some finger exercises to your routine. This will help you work the left, right, and forward-backward control buttons to keep moving around, so as not to let the opponents hit the vulnerable turret parts. With awesome depression and elevation angles and good gun stabilization, you can unleash destructive fire in the hilly terrain. Stay alert at all times, and be ready to hit the gas and move to another flank as soon as things get hot. Yeah, well, maneuverability isn't its biggest strength. In 3rd place, we have the famous German tank destroyer Jagdpanzer E100. Powerful, armored, imposing. A shell from the Jager usually sends you straight to the garage to chew on stale popcorn. No wonder, as it has one of the highest single-shot damage values in the game. Add in outstanding penetration, and you've got a ruthless enemy vehicle annihilator. The frontal armor of the Jagdpanzer E100 makes it almost invulnerable, particularly when facing medium tanks, even with premium shells. But even the Jager has to follow battlefield etiquette rules. Hide the lower glacis plate. Avoid being outcircled. Don't shoot from afar. Your accuracy isn't enough to hit the goal, while the chances of getting spotted are high. Oh, and the key point. During reload, move from side to side and turn the hull to increase the effective armor. This can save you from fatal shots from insatiable heavies and TDs. Follow these simple rules, and you might soon start feeling invincible. 2nd place goes to the Japanese Type 71. A well-armored first-line heavy, able to change the course of battle depending on the installed equipment. Improved vertical stabilizer will add a couple of degrees to the gun's depression angle and allow the use of terrain irregularities to confidently play from behind hills. You know the drill. Pull behind a hill. The sturdy turret deflects the shells, and you aim at the opponent. One shot, one hit, or one miss. Improved suspension will subsequently make your vehicle noticeably faster. With it, you can change positions more often, to lend a hand to your allies, and also turn faster to avoid being outcircled by medium tanks. A head-on encounter with a heavy will leave you unscathed if you actively move from side to side. This ritual tank dance will reduce the odds of enemy shells hitting your vehicle's vulnerable spots. So move it, move it. And finally, the leader of our top 10s for rookies is the Chinese tank WZ-113. Thick frontal and side armor, a sturdy turret, and remarkable agility. This heavy can quickly accelerate to its 45km/h top speed. Riding on a straight road, it can promptly take a convenient position to cover the lightly armored lower glacis plate. When it comes to turning, however, it can get complicated. The headstrong WZ-113 doesn't like to veer off the chosen route. It's smarter to avoid the omnipresent light tanks queuing up to send it into a spin on the open terrain. So keep them away and cover your rear. After taking the vantage ground, the WZ-113 can use its rapid-firing gun to swindle the opponent out of 3,000 hit points per minute. The WZ-113 truly shines on the front line of attack. Covered by allies, it can efficiently breach the opponent's defense and bring forward the desired victory. This was our top 5 vehicles for rookies. Enter the game to test them in battle. Like this video and comment with your own top 5 vehicles for newbie players in World of Tanks Blitz. See you in battle!